Welcome back. So we are on the last day of the hashtag 12 days of Yule that Ivy the Occultist started. First of all, I just want to say I've really enjoyed doing this. But most of all, I've really enjoyed watching other people. Getting to hear other voices, finding new people that I never would have found before. I'm just really excited. I'm excited to follow them into the new year and to see what they do and where they go and what they're creating and what they're coming up with for themselves. Mother Death, the year of the soul. Mother Death, she has started to tell a story, not of her, but of us, all of us. It is the story of souls. This will be one of my main focuses of voice this year. Sharing the story she is telling. Going in depth and exploring meanings and possibilities behind each part. And doing that with anybody that decides to follow along. I don't know where this is going to lead to. Where the story will go. But we'll find out together as it unfolds. I'll share every part as she gives it. It is the year of the soul. So all my work in one way or another will be focused on the soul. All the parts of the soul, including the collective aspects, like the ancestral soul, our personal soul family. And the soul family, we are together, you and me. I do have 2 creations coming out this year. And interestingly enough, they're soul related. Soul astrology and a completely new divination system called Soul Runes. Both are directed at healing, strengthening, and moving the soul forward. As an individual and as a collective, as a family, as a togetherness. It was strange because I didn't know what was going to change in how I share. But I knew something big was changing. And in the end, she showed me. It's this story. She's just started to tell this story, but I can see all the aspects of possibilities and why now is she telling this particular story. And it's going to be a long one because it's about our history. It's about our present. It's about the possibilities of going forward. It's about us as individuals. It's about us together. It's the story of the soul and the story of souls and that death and rebirth, because that's what she is. The mother of death is not just Mother Death. She's Mother Death because she incorporates the rebirth. It's the cycle. It's that flow. On a personal side, I'm going to be diving deep with the spirit of the elephant. Something that has more recently come in and holds lessons and connections for me. Things I need to learn. But there's also soul connections there. And it has to do with part of my family and part of my lineage. I'll also be going deeper into my relationship with the Nissi. Something is changing there. Something's growing. And it's connected to the story Mother of Death has started to tell. I feel a lot of changes are coming. Not because of the state of our societal world, but because of the changes and energies of the natural world. Pluto, the energy of destruction for purpose, the death and the rebirth, is moving into the sign of Capricorn, which is all about structures and foundations. And I'm talking about where its actual positioning is. I know you hear a lot that we have Capricorn or Pluto going into Aquarius, but from actual what's in our sky and planetary, that's not true. It's moving into Capricorn. And it's all about structures and foundations. So the breaking down of all the structures and foundations, tearing them down burning them out, and building new ones, creating new ones, rising new ones. When Pluto was in Sagittarius, started about around 2008 to about now, all the cracks and broken pieces were revealed. And we started looking to the possibilities of what could be. Now is the time of deconstruction of all those broken structures and foundations. It will take time. It's going to be hard. And it starts in the soul and ripples out into the world. Because every change starts small. One person, one idea, one movement, and it ripples out. The beauty of fire, though, its destructive power, is the way it clears and nourishes the ground for something completely new to grow. This is the duality Pluto's energy brings. I have all of these things at the surface, focuses for starting points, but I don't know the direction they will lead to, or paths they will open, which brings me to this last part. Flow. I am just going to flow with all of it, to see where it leads me, to let go of trying to anticipate or control the direction. I trust my guides. I trust myself, my intuition, my skills, my path. Nothing here is new in the way of expanding, but it's going deeper. I am surrendering to this path I have crafted. I am surrendering to Mother Death. I am surrendering to my ancestral soul. I am surrendering to my spirit family. Surrendering is not about giving up. It's about flowing with it, with complete trust and faith. It is embracing the unknown with courage because you know you're not alone. It is embracing the totality of all of it, the blessings and the curses alike, because they are two sides of one duality. There is always a blessing and a curse, and there's always a curse and a blessing. Maybe small, maybe unnoticed at first, but it's a duality, and both exist. This is the year of the soul, the year of souls, and I will flow.